Welcome to the Raymond E. Gishard Technical Center. Tonight, there's a competition between the Gazelles Foot FC versus the Shining Stars FC.
Wherever you are, we welcome you on board. I say good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Taking our broadcast, it is AFL. Lone gamer for this evening. It's a female game. It's Shining Stars are taking on the Gazelles, as you have heard. And the Gazelles, as they stand at present, I'm seeing, is that 8?
It seems like 8. Or is it?
8. I'm not seeing their coach. And they don't have the numbers on the field. And Shining Stars, they have been strengthened by the return of Wasp. And they also have in their lineup this evening again. Once again, it's Bradshaw. And she definitely looks like she's going to be striking this evening. And so the defense for the Gazelles will have their work cut out for them. In goal, it seems to be Webster in the Shining Star goal, but she just have absolutely nothing to do with the likes of Singh, Wasp, Jakid, that's Brian, Niles, and it just seems a very packed defense there. Carty, they're all ready and raring to go, and no doubt the Gazelles will have their work cut out for them. It is a beautiful Saturday evening. An evening where we should have had a double header. Unfortunately, because of the fact that the under 15 team traveled to St. Kitts earlier today, where they were involved in one practice match already for the day. The other will be tomorrow, and they went down 1-0 to St. Kitts. Given a good showing, some 5 players from the Spartans FC, who was supposed to play in the second semi-final today, have traveled. That would include the manager of the team, the 2 goalkeepers. They're all on that tour, and so they were unable to roster an 11 for the game that was scheduled. So, whistle blow, ball kick, the man in the middle, Kevin Paul, able and assisted by young Jackson and Thomas, that's Casilla Thomas, and the fourth official being Shelley. Singh, job set on the wing for Fleming with a cross, ball cut out, it's going to by Roxanne. It's going to be an early corner.
It's going to be a corner kick by the Shining Stars. And the kick was taken, partially blocked and cleared by Roxanne.
Singh picks it up. Singh drops it for Brian. That's Jakida. Kida looks for. Finds help Niles. Roxanne. Bradshaw finds help. Ball across, keeper into the arms of Fleming. No damage done. So I'll just try to see if we can tell you the 8 that is on the field for the Gazelles as it stands. In goal is Danger Fleming. Tia Webster, the captain, she's there. Hercules Vanterpool, who plays the ball now. Number 15 in Rogers, offside, flag going up. Rogers, that's Clanica Rogers. Webster, Romney, and number 3 is, we'll get that for you in just a while. Here is Hercules, dispossessed. Ball soft in. Here is Roxanne playing it out. It goes behind for a goal kick. In fact, it's a corner. Been signaled now.
Corner kick taken by Shining Stars in a short pass. Roxanne kicks it in towards the goal. A header in the.
Well, believe it or not, in the 4th minute of play, Fleming, she cannot even believe Jada Fleming has made 1-0 in the 4th minute of play. Shining Stars on the match.
Ball kicked up the field by Roxanne. Clanica. Ball taken back down the field by Shining Stars. Seems as though they're trying to get another goal in the 5th minute of play, but the goalkeeper does a great job in terms of stopping that attempt. Goal kick. Gazelles trying to move up the field, but she meets a bit of persons defending. Shining Stars trying to make it down the field. Julianne blocked that ball. Was. Seems as though Gazelles is trying to ensure that no other goal is scored in this early time of the play. Seems as though the ball is a bit soft, so the referee is just changing the ball right now. Drop ball to Shining Stars. She has no one coming to her, so she's just taking her time to pass the ball down the field. Shining Stars. Shining Stars trying to make an attempt to the goal, but ball kicked wide. It'll be a goal kick for the Gazelles. Shining Stars trying to get back down the goal. Partially blocked and cleared by the Gazelles and kicked out of touch for a throw-in for Shining Stars. Ooh. That'll be a goal kick right now for the Gazelles. The Shining Stars are trying to make an attempt. They had three of them right next to the goal, and the goalkeeper did well in terms of blocking that attempt. We'll now have a goal kick there by the Gazelles. She seems to have a little bit of pressure from Bradshaw, but she kicks the ball out. Shining Stars. Attempt to the goal, but not strong enough to pass the keeper. Goal kick by the keeper. Shining Stars. Blocked by Gazelles trying to make an attempt up the field. That's a powerful kick there by Roxanne. Was got to get ahead of it. She has some support there. Shakira Bryan taking the ball down the field. Goal kick by Gazelles. Blocked by Shining Stars, and Roxanne is trying to break away in order to get to the goal, but the goalkeeper comes out and stop it. We have Shining Stars in possession of the ball, making their way down the field. Defended partially by the Gazelles. Shining Stars has the ball. Attempt to the goal. Roxanne kicked the ball a little too high, straight over the goal. It'll be now a goal kick for Gazelles. What a beautiful save there by the goalkeeper. But the Shining Stars is still trying to get that ball to the goal. The Gazelles is doing well thus far, trying to defend their goal at all costs, even though that they're a bit low in numbers. It'll be now a corner kick again in favor of Shining Stars.
Corner served in Brian picks it up, and Brian drops it wide for Carty. Carty partially cleared by Vanderpool, but it only reaches Roxanne with a shot, high, and wide over the top. No damage done. Remains 1-0. 1-0 goal coming in the 4th minute of play from the head of J.D. Fleming. It's a goal kick. Ball picked up. Webster. Hines. Ball across, got out by Romney. Ball played through. Oh, Hercules just going to find her feet, and this could be trouble. But Vanderpool drops it wide for Hercules. Hercules getting the better of Fleming, but Fleming gets right back up. Gets the ball. Carty. Through to Brian. Ball high on Fleming is caught in an offside position. Here is Fajan. Fajan loses out. Was Matthews drives it upfield. Here is Carty. Carty to Minute. Minute! A heavy touch. Too heavy a touch. And into the arms of a Fleming it goes. Ball forward. Number 3. Here is Roxanne, a shot. Oh, off the crossbar. Ricochet, Fleming. Handball. Oh, what a shot from about 24 yards out. Roxanne, a rocket of a shot, and the goalkeeper's best friend came to her rescue. Webster finds Romney. Romney turn, but she can't get past Niles. Niles to Roxanne. Roxanne back to Niles. Ball out. Fleming will pick it up very easily. In the 16th minute of play, it's 1-0. Oh, that's not a good kick out at all, but it gets to Fleming. Hercules gets around Fleming. Hercules looking for an outlet, can't find one. She's spinning, she's turning, oh, she's like a top. Finds Webster. Webster trying to drive it forward, and it ricocheted in an off minute, going into touch for a throw into Gazelles.
Thrown in there by the Gazelles, by the captain. And picked up by Shining Stars.
Brian serves it through, looking for, can't find an outlet. Brian pulls it back, gets the wrong one. Looks for, finds, oh, this can be trouble. This could be trouble. Carty shoots. Straight into the arms of Fleming. A powder puff. She looped the ball rather than getting her lace through the ball. She looped it. Webster finds Hercules. Hercules turn. Hercules gets past Singh very easily. Singh has to chop back. Hercules trying to find Frazier, but find Matthew in the end, and this is an offside. Fleming has to be more disciplined than that. The Gazelles with only 8 players.
So far,
9 players, and they're holding their own so far.
yeah, so far they're doing quite well with being on the number.
9 players and holding their own well so far. It's going to be a free kick too. The Gazelles, and they're eating out every second they can on the clock. Vanterpool drives it forward. Frazier on the run. Has Singh with her. Frazier pulls it back. Oh, trying to get past Singh, but Singh is fast. Played by Brian, and driven forward again by Hercules. Hercules to Frazier. Frazier tussle for the ball. Singh is going to win. Singh is going to hit it up the line for Fleming. But Fleming is not going to get there. It's Webster gets there first. 50-50 challenge. Vanterpool finds Hercules. Hercules. Oh, Brian straight back to Hercules. Plenica Rogers gives it away. Carty forward to, and this is a run. Fleming. Oh, why did you cross that ball? It is still Shining Stars. Fleming, why did you cross the ball? Run with the ball. Hines. Still Hines. Hold on to it. Hines. Still Hines. Heavy touch. Too heavy a touch. Niles to Roxanne. Roxanne is offside. Flag goes up. Thomas.
Roxanne trying to pass, but was unsuccessful.
True to Shining Stars. It's with Minute. Picks it up. Minute. Looking for Roxanne. Roxanne, the tussle there. Webster gets a bit of her. And loose ball. Plenica Rogers trying to turn. Has company in Hines. Hines wins it. Gives it to Niles. Niles turns. Niles. Still Niles. Niles drive. Niles! In the 21st minute of play. It's 2-0. 2-0. Oh, what a wonderful play there. Good bit of work. Niles it was. She drive past 1, drive past 2. And the keeper was no match for Tara Niles.
Two goals to nil in favor of the Shining Stars. Rogers kicks the ball forward. It's blocked by Was. Hines taking the ball down the field. Hines. Hines, still Hines, trying to find Roxanne, but Vanderpool blocks and drives it out of play. A throw-in for Shining Stars. Hines trying to find Minute. Minute finds Carty. Carty goes to goal, but too much of a wide kick. So it's a goal kick for Gazelles. Ball kicked up the field, intercepted by Niles. Niles pass one. Niles intercepted by Webster. Hines trying to get around Hodge. Webster to Webster. Webster trying to get the ball back up the field, but Niles picks up the ball, and it's defended well there by Gazelles in a offside position. A throw in there for Gazelles. Okay, so it's a free kick there for Gazelles, and it'll be taken offside, due to being offside, and it'll be taken there by Vanderpool. Vanderpool boots it forward, but it's taken up there by Niles. Niles taking it down the field, passes it to Hines. Hines taking it up the field. Bradshaw, with Bradshaw now. Bradshaw finds Carty, but she's also in an offside position. I'm not sure if the Shining Stars are remaining mindful of their positioning tonight. There are several calls thus far in offside positions. Seems as though everyone is trying to get the ball to the goal. Brian, Carty passes to Bradshaw. Bradshaw places the ball comfortably behind the net. And that's into the net, and that's a goal for Shining Stars. That's the third goal for this game in the 27 minutes of play. 3-0 in favor of Shining Stars. Ball booted forward by Rogers of the Gazelles. Ball headed back down by Brian of Shining Stars. Niles taking the ball up. Bradshaw. passing the ball. Niles taking a run. Niles heading to goal. And the ball was partially cleared there by the goalkeeper. Ooh, what a beautiful save there by the keeper. She had no defenders helping her at that time.
Well, the ball was driven straight to her feet, and she didn't have to move an inch. And the backup shot from Minute is no better.
Bradshaw trying to pass the defenders, and Julianne coolly takes up the ball, and Bradshaw passes the ball right back to Brian. Brian trying to get the ball down the field. She seems to be just going across the field at this time. And she kicks the ball down to Niles. Niles passing the ball to Carty. Carty boots the ball down the field. And it was cleared partially there by the Gazelles. Hercules kicks the ball out of touch. A throw in here by the Shining Stars in Minute. Minute throws the ball. Singh throws in the ball to Carty. Hercules passes the ball forward to...
Frazier is on the run. Frazier shoots! Goes wide. Oh, she had more time than she thought. Frazier, what did you just do? Oh, you had time, you had space. Matthew was nowhere to be seen, and she probably heard the footsteps of Matthew behind her. She shot from just about the edge of the 18, and she shot it wide of Webster, and that could have been a goal back for the Gazelles. That was a tremendous pass by Hercules. She squared it well and had the defenders scrambling, getting back. And this is trouble. This is trouble. This is a trouble. 1-on-1 with the keeper is Roxanne Bradshaw.
And she's cool.
Calm, cool, collected. In the 30th minute of play, every player caught above the halfway line, and Bradshaw just ran herself away. And it's a one added. It's a 4 goals to nil. 4 goals to nil in the 30th minute of play. In the 30th minute of play, Roxanne Bradshaw has netted her second four of the night, and Shining Stars a fourth in the 30th minute of play. We just seen Shamisha Connor making her arrival. She, no doubt, would be on the field in just a bit. Handball going against Hines. It's going to be a free kick. And the players are just taking their own time as if they are going on a Saturday night stroll. And their own time to get to this ball. With absolutely no sort. Taken, blocked by Minute, straight back to Vanterpool, Vanterpool, back to Minute. Minute controls. Minute runs into Hodge. It falls to Niles drives it forward. Minute makes a run. This can be troublesome. Minute makes a run. Oh, the keeper is beaten. The keeper is beaten in the 32nd minute of play. Manisha Minute for Shining Stars makes it 5 goals to nil.
And it seems as though the Shining Stars are just tagging each other off in terms of who can just take the next goal at this point in time.
Well, Roxanne, that was a good play by her. The ball was squared through and she recognized that she was in an offside position. She held her ground and it was Minute who came from out the pack and she just run past the defense and just the keeper to beat. Just the keeper to beat. She did her best. Was not good enough.
She surely did. See another player there for Gazelles probably warming up. So at least they'll get another number to the field in order to add some strength to them.
Rogers. Ball wide. It's going to go into touch. For a throw in. Sing with the throw. Throw taken. Matthew looks up. Finds Carty. Carty. It's minute. Has Clinica Rogers for company, but she squared it nicely for Niles. Niles can't get past her. Romney. Frazier pulls it back. Frazier sends it looking for Hodge, but good walk by Hines. Ball played through to Roxanne. Falls nicely for Minute to Bradshaw. Ball, Fleming is in an offside position, way offside.
Way off.
Seems to be playing on her whole next field by herself. Webster, it's there. Drops it for Hercules. Back to Webster. Webster looks up, looking for a 1-2 ball. Sing, good walk by Hercules. Shuns off. Oh, not for long. Sing wins it. Sing gets past. And again, Fleming is offside. Gee, dear. Have to time those runs. You are faster than the defense. Why are you caught in an offside that often? Samisha makes her way onto the field. Tia with the free kick.
Passes it to Roxanne.
Gives it away. Now Fleming gets it. Fleming has Samisha.
Corner kick to the Shining Stars.
Good work by Samisha, the first kick of the ball, and showing that no penetration for Fleming.
The Gazelles team is building up their strength bit by bit. The corner kick will be taken here by Bradshaw. In a short pass, back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw passes Roxanne to Bradshaw.
And into the back of the net. And into the back of the net it goes. And that looks very fishy. Just didn't see who the ball came off. The ball was squared in by Roxanne, and it seemed like it ricocheted off the post. We'll get that for you, but it's into the back of the net. It's goal number 6. Goal number 6.
Seems as though that last goal that was scored for the Shining Stars was actually kicked in by Niles.
Here is Minisha Minute again. Gets you one, gets you two. Vanderpool is there. Ball cleared out. Only as far as Hines, who drops it wide for
Bradshaw. Bradshaw.
Goal number 8. Goal number 7, sorry. Goal number 7. And that is Minisha Minute again. Minisha Minute in the 38th minute of play. Goal number 7 and Shining Stars. They are piling it on here against the Gazelles. And they're just running through the defense. Matthew. Brian. Niles. Ball blocked by Clinical Rogers. Hines puts it over. Carty. Puts it through for Roxanne to run on 2. This can be trouble. Goes wide. So the goals for Shining Star thus far. Goal number 1 in the 4th minute from the head of J.D. Fleming. Goal number 2 came from Tara Niles in the 24th and 36th minute. In the 32nd and 38th was Minisha Minute. In the 27th and 30th, 8-8 Bradshaw. Oh, it's 7 goals to 0. This looked very much an evening where we are going to see a netball score. From the looks of things, Shining Stars, they're just piling it on. Throw into the Shining Stars.
Was 6 kicks the ball down the field to Minute. Minute crosses the ball to Carty. Carty trying to pass the ball to Bradshaw, but it was intercepted there by Romney. Hercules kicking the ball, putting the ball forward, trying to find Frazier. Romney, Frazier to the goal, but too much of a light touch and no issue for the goalkeeper. That was not really a good goal kick, but a team comes out and defends quite well. The ball is right now in Vanderpool. Vanderpool trying to get the ball up the field. She shielded all the Shining Stars quite well. Hercules kicks it out of touch. We are throwing for Minute. Minute throws the ball to... Singh throws the ball to Hodge, to Fleming. Another throw-in for Shining Stars. Ball thrown in to Brian. Bradshaw. And easily collected there by the goalkeeper of Gazelles. Ball booted forward. Intercepted there by Shining Stars. And taken up there by the keeper for Gazelles. Another goal kick to Hercules. Frazier. Frazier taking the ball up to the field. But it's intercepted there by Singh and collected there by Was. Brian cleared by Romney. And out of touch and a throw-in goes to Shining Stars.
Yes, and Gazelles trying to make some inroads. But certainly not pushing the kind of numbers forward. Through taken by Singh. Singh steps on the ball, but she regains her composure. Matthew. Ball forward to Carty. Carty looks for, finds minute. Squares it back to Carty. Carty drives it forward. Oh, and Raxon is on the go. She has company. Webster is back. So too is Samisha. Oh, that's a good pass. Fleming! A heavy touch by J.D. Fleming goes into the hands of DeAndre Fleming. And the score remains 7-0 in the 44th minute of play. Don't think that there will be a second over that 45 minutes. Heavy touch by Hercules goes into touch. Throw into the Shining Stars, and Singh is taking her own sweet time to get to that ball. Carty. Frazier dispossessed Carty. Klinika does well. Roger is trying to get around. Minute does well and giving away. Frazier gives it. Frazier intercepted by Niles. Niles was looking for Singh. In fact, it goes into touch. It's going to be a throw into the Gazelles in the 45th minute of play with seconds on the clock. Running down. True taken. And the ref said not a second over 45. That's the whistle for halftime. 7-0. 7-0. The Shining Stars lead. 2 goals from the boot of Bratcher, 2 from the boot of Minute, 2 from Niles, and 1 from Fleming. So that's where we are going to take you into halftime, leave you here, and when we return, it's going to be the second half. Until then, on behalf of Christopher, it's back to Master Control.
to the Raymond E. Gishar Technical Center, where we are seeing the game between Gazelles and Shining Stars. Second half, the first half ended in favor of Shining Stars with 7 goals to 0. Now we have the Gazelles goal kick. The ball intercepted there by Carty of Shining Stars. Pass to Niles. Niles has company in favor of Alt. Carty kicks it forward to Bradshaw. Bradshaw tactically passed the ball to Niles, who is offside.
Oh, that's an interesting call. So there has been a substitution, halftime substitution. Hines giving way to Alt. Free kick taken by Samisha. Just as far as Carty. Carty picks it up. Carty finds Roxanne. Roxanne turns. Has Webster for company. Ball cut out and given back to Shining Stars. Alt will pick it up on this left flank right beneath us. Has does well to get around Hodge. Nice looking ball across. Cut out nicely and cleared by Romney. That's as far as Brian to Alt to Carty. Carty turns, looks for, can't find Roxanne. Minute, ball through. Fleming is offside.
Free kick taken by Gazelles. Ball intercepted there by Shining Stars. Bradshaw to the goal, but too heavy a touch. And it will be a corner kick to the Shining Stars. Ball booted to goal. Ball is partially cleared there by the goalkeeper. Bradshaw kicks the ball across the goal. And nice save there by Gazelles. Goal kick. Ball booted forward. It's picked up by Frazier. Frazier taking the ball down the right flank and defended nicely by Brian of the Shining Stars.
The 15th minute of play. Shining Stars up against Gazelles.
They're thrown by Webster of Gazelles. Frazier trying to find her. Is that her? Trying to find Hodge. with 2 touch, and it'll be a goal kick to Shining Stars.
To bring the curtains down on this weekend's games, Superstars will be up against Little Soldiers at 6 p.m. tomorrow by the grace of God. And in our second game, the nightcap game, it's going to be a big one. Ooh, that's a huge game. The Eagle Claw, they're up against Ducks United. That's a weekend nightcap game for tomorrow by the grace of God. Here is a foot race. Roxanne looking to get around. Vanderpool does so. Roxanne into the 18. Roxanne shoots wide. Good work by Vanderpool. Just keep pushing Bradshaw wider and wider. Giving her less and less of her goal. She went in the post. Or attempted to. And went wide of the upright. My apologies, that was Clinica Rogers. Did very well. Here is a ball through. Minute into the 18. Minute shoots. Minute goes wide of the upright. Went for a post. Goes wide of the upright. Looking for a hat trick in the 52nd minute of play. Opportunity going to be again. Goal kick to the Gazelles. They're eating every second of the clock that they can. Samisha, being a goalkeeper herself, taking the goal kick. Minute. Bradshaw. Well, cut out there by Connor. Vanderpool. Vanderpool puts it through for Frazier. And that is what we saw against the youngsters, where Vanderpool played. This can be trouble. DeAndre does well. Read it well. Had it under control. But we saw Vanderpool playing in the midfield against the youngsters. Vanderpool dispossessed. She tracks back, wins it. Again, a good touch by Minute. Roxanne to Carty. Carty drops it wide for Fleming. Fleming can't keep her footing, gets it back to Carty. Carty squares it in for Roxanne on the edge of the 18. Cool and calmly played by Webster, but they're back again. Off the boot of Clinica, off her head. Waiting is Hodge. Hodge. One is cleared out by Webster. Throw in. Quickly taken. Alt. Finds Brian. Brian goes home. It's to Matthew. Matthew looks for help. Manisha Minute. Oh, good footwork there by Niles. Dispossessed momentarily, but she picks it up. Drops it wide for Hodge. Hodge finds Alt. Looking for and finds Bradshaw, who does well. Bradshaw looking to shove off this challenge. A ball offside. Oh no, Carty is well onside. The ball was played forward. Fleming was in an offside position. She did not attempt to play the ball. Carty came through and slots it past DeAndre Fleming. It's 8-0 in the 55th minute of play. The 55th minute of play. Carty's on the scoreboard. Sing. Oh, that's a good ball, but cut out nicely by Webster. Into touch. Throw in. Throw taken. Niles. Carty looking to square through for Badger. Cut out nicely. Webster. Hodge is going to pick it up. No, now. And Hodge gets it into touch. She may as well would have left it. Reneke Rogers knocks it downfield. Brian is there. Frazier. Oh. Vanterpool. Romney. Tussle there for the ball. Hines. Ball cleared. Romney looking to square that one for Hercules. Only as far as Singh. Singh knocks it down the line for Fleming. Fleming looks up. Making a run. Looking to square that one for Minisha Minute. Unable to, but she gets it back. Squares it in! And DeAndre Fleming is there. Good work done.
With DeAndre. Carty of Shining Stars boots the ball forward looking for Bradshaw, but intercepted there by Rogers. Frazier. Intercepted by Brian. Romney boots the ball forward looking for Hodge, but the ball intercepted nicely there by Was, who reads the game quite well. Carty takes a shot to goal, but collected calmly right there by the goalkeeper in the person of Fleming. Carty takes the ball down towards the goal, but the ball partially cleared there by Webster and shot at goal and collected there by the goalkeeper.
The Angel doesn't have the best of kick out at all, but this one it falls for Hercules to Frazier. Frazier doesn't. First touch deceived her, but one by Niles. Niles to Hodge. Hodge finds or intercepted by Webster, cleared by Romney. Ball is going to fall for Alt. Looks for, finds Niles. Intercepted by Frazier. Frazier has Alt for company. Looking to get past Alt. Knocks it into touch. Throwing to the Gazelles into the 60th minute of play. All of half an hour to play. It's 8-0. 8-0. Webster taking her own time to get this throwing.
Ball booted forward by Rogers, cleared by Was. Niles taking the ball down to the goal, finds Hodge, but the ball cleared by Webster. Be a throw in there for Shining Stars and be taken by Alt. Seems as though we have a substitution. Hodge for the Shining Stars. And coming in for her would be Peters. Albrina Peters. Ball throw to Roxanne. Roxanne trying to make her way to the goal. But she has company in Webster. It'll be a
This is going to be a corner.
corner kick.
Tia Webster getting the last boot, last touch, and that one. That was a good run by Bradshaw. A good walk by Webster, ensuring that she was unable to get the cross on in.
Corner kick taken by Bradshaw. Another corner kick. Bradshaw kicks the ball to goal, but it's cleared partially by Rogers. Ball booted forward by Rogers. Frazier picks up the ball, but she has company by Was, who kicks the ball out of touch.
And there, on that occasion, Faith just too heavy a touch on the ball, showing too much of the ball to Matthew. And Matthew was able to just get a boot in and clear it into touch.
Rogers throws the ball forward. Ball thrown right back to Rogers. Collected there by Was. Pass to Niles. Niles heading down the field. Minute boots the ball forward for Bradshaw. Bradshaw taking her time to get the ball. She has company of Webster. Bradshaw kicks the ball across the goal and into the hands of the keeper.
Jackson seemed not to be moving as freely as we have seen her. Ball, Niles. He's looking to get past Romney. Does so very easily. Niles drops it forward for a minute. Oh, it's back to Niles. Niles. Good walk by Rogers Klanika. Ball falls there to Alt looks for, finds Brian. Good ball. Good looking ball. Square to Fleming. Fleming first touch wasn't good. But Fleming with a shot straight into the arms of DeAndre Fleming. Standing her ground and doing well. Fleming. Alt. To Carty. To Bradshaw. Klanika Rogers with the ball. Drops it a long searching ball over the top. Who's going to get there first? No one but Matthew. Matthew picks it up. She's going to look for a distributor. That's now. That's Alt travels with the ball. Looks for and finds Hines. Hines turn. Hines squares it nicely to Peters. Peters making a round down the left flank. Peters has Webster. Nakia Webster for company. Good work again by Klanika Rogers. Frazier gets back. Does well. Knocks it downfield. Looking for Hodge. Was unable to find her. Brian squares it nicely for Singh. Singh looks up. Singh travels. Singh looks for, can't find Minute. Matthew picks it up, drops it wide for Fleming. Fleming has Hercules to contend with. Finds Minute. Minute with a shot. Goes wide, goal kick. In the 66th minute of play, it's 8 goals to nil. 8 goals to nil in favor of shining stars. And indeed, the stars are shining tonight.
Goal kick for Gazelles. It'll be taken there by their captain. No, that'd be Samisha. Samisha, sorry. Samisha boots the ball forward. Vanderpool. Carty. Vanderpool. Vanderpool boots the ball forward, but it finds Matthew, who will clear the ball and pass it on to Brian. Carty. Ball clear there by Webster. Frazier trying to...
And the Frazier was faded out by 3 defenders. Ooh. Not giving her a sniff at all. Ball played too nicely by Carty. Looking for Peters. Finds Peters. Peters has Klanika to contend with. Good booting by Klanika. Slows down progress. Nakia does well. So too Romney. Ensuring that she had to go back. Here is a ball square through, but Fleming is right there. DeAndre Fleming gets there before Bradshaw. It goes to Nell. It goes to Nell Shining Stars. Peters doesn't keep the one in play. Goes out for a throw-in. Nakia Webster will take the throw for the Gazelles. Chutikan, Fisher. All gets the better of her. Brian. Peters. Peters turns. Peters intercepted by Fisher again, but Shining Stars wins the ball. Ball across to Minute. Romney finds Vanderpool. Vanderpool looking for runners. Runners were late in arriving. Dispossessed. It's a Shining Stars. Sing to Brian. Brian to Minute. Minute. Doesn't make good after one, but it's given right back to Shining Stars. Matthew. Hines. To Roxanne. Roxanne does well to get past Klanika and pulls it wide. She did well in getting past Rogers, but that left boot of hers just pulling it to the left of the keeper and going wide of the upright. Opportunity going up again for the Shining Stars. Goal kick. Samisha.
Ball booted forward by Niles. Vanderpool. Vanderpool finds Frazier, but Frazier is in an offside position.
Very much so. Frazier, on that occasion, finding herself in an offside position. And for the Gazelles, there are players that are still out in injury due to injury. Lavisha remains out. Hasn't really played for the season. We have played one game if 1 or 2 games, if any at all, for the Gazelles for the season. Here is Minisha Minute, squares it back to Brian. Brian with the shot. Good work by Deandra. Good work by Deandra Fleming, ensuring that the 9th goal doesn't get passed on, not just now. Sure. Sing. Still sing. Cut out there by Samisha. Vanterpool. And they have to know where they are. They must know where they are. They were way ahead of the second to last defender. And the flag goes up. So I've seen some movement again from the Shining Stars. Seems like they're going to make a substitution in not too much of a distant future. We are into the 72nd minute of play. It's a throw into the Shining Stars. Chutikan. Down the line. Hines. Off Nakia Webster. Throw to Shining Stars again. Alt will do the honors. Chutikan. Carty. Brian. Minisha Minute. Ball square too nicely for Fleming. Jadia Fleming hits it into the side net. What a wonderful ball squared in there to Jadia Fleming. Good defensive work in the end. Hercules. Vanterpool. Back to Hercules. Still Hercules. Showing that her strength. Hercules. Ball goes off Hercules. It goes for a throw. Fleming. Looking for. Can't find a yellow shirt. It's Brian with the run. Brian intercepted. Webster making the run. Webster. Now she lays it off, but straight to the foot of Matthew. Ball played wide. Alt. Foot race. Who's going to get there first? Alt. Webster. Good foot in by Alt. Matthew. Peters. Foot race. Klinika Rogers wins that one. Goes into touch, throw in.
There'll be a substitution there for the Shining Stars. Jadia Fleming will be leaving the field, and coming in her place would be Carty. Carty trying to get the ball down to the goal, but she has company of Vanterpool. Niles kicks the ball across, but partially intercepted there by the Gazelles. Ball with Alt. Alt kicks the ball back to Matthew, who passes it on to Sing. Sing. Sing taking it down the field. Sing. 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 And she's, no, ball is back with Sing.
Oh, cleared. Player down. Shot coming in.
Straight into the
And
hands.
the
of
referee is not seeing that a player is down in the box. Klanika Rogers, that's not good. Klanika was out already from the first game. Klanika goes down. Medics is gone. Janicia Connor, the player coming on the field for Fleming. Klanika Rogers, she goes down. She was out after the very first game. Couldn't play the entire game. And that's not what the Gazelles, being short-handed already, would want to see in the 77th minute of play. Still some 13 plus minutes of this game yet to be played. So football continues tomorrow. It's going to be good action here at the REGTC. You have to come down, go to church. If you don't have one of your own, we welcome you to City of Faith, Pope Hill. Yes, just down the road by Buffon Apartments, you'll find City of Faith Assembly. The first game of a doubleheader Sunday, it's going to be the Superstars up against the Little Soldiers. And then the night's cap game, the weekend cap game, Eagle Claw will be up against Docks United. That's the Champions League. Play has resumed. Peters with the ball. And Peters leaves it for Niles. She drops wide. Niles finds Minette. Oh, she leaves it for Roxanne. Minette. A tussle for the ball. One there by Samisha who clears nicely. Hercules. Hercules. Still Hercules. Too heavy a touch. Shows too much of the ball to Sing. Webster. Fisher. Dispossessed by Brian. Tussle for the ball still. Brian finds Alt. Ball across to Peters. Changing the wing. Niles goes back to the center. Cleared by Samisha. Long ball. Foot race. Alt will win this one too. Finds Brian. Brian looks up. Finds Peters. Peters has help in Niles. Ball ricocheting off. Minute is still. Niles is going. Niles into the 18. Niles sends it wide high over the crossbar. And after all the hard work she would have done, oh, she just couldn't put the icing on the cake. Couldn't have put the finishing touches on the one going over the crossbar. And the score remains 8-0 in the 80th minute of play. Ball going off the boot of, looks like Webster. Corner to the Shining Stars. It's going to be taken by Bradshaw. Roxanne. Bradshaw spots the ball. Numbers in the box for both teams. Who they pay dividend for. Roxanne serves it in. Heads going up. Oh, goal one off the crossbar. What a header by Alt. What a header by Alt. And just under the underside of the crossbar, and it stayed out and cleared for another corner by Shining Stars. Alt still unmarked. This one falls for Connor. Shot by Niles into the arms of the keeper. D'Angelo with the clearance. Ball runs long into the Shining Stars half, but Al picks it up. Finds Matthew. Matthew turns, looks for help, finds Niles. Niles turns. Yards, acres of space. Carty squares it. Who's going to get there first? Will be Rogers, Clinica Rogers. Tussle for the ball. Peters gets it. Peters finds Carty. Carty looks up, making a run. Carty gets past Nakia Webster. Carty on the left boot. Oh, powder puff shot.
Goal kick by Fleming. And Peters. Intercepted there by Frazier. Roxanne. Romney. Intercepted by Peters. Roxanne tries to kick the ball forward, but it was taken off there by Brian. And ball kicked straight into the hands of the keeper. Ball cleared there by Samisha. And it will be a throw-in for the Shining Stars and taken by Roxanne. So Singh to Bradshaw. Bradshaw taking the ball trying to take the ball to the goal. But it was intercepted there.
Manisha Minute has her hat-trick on the night. In the 84th minute of play, Manisha Minute gets it past Fleming and into the back of the net. That's her hat-trick. On the night, it's 9-0 in favor of the Stars. Oh, they are shining. They are shining. The Shining Stars. It's a weekend of the Stars coming up tomorrow. Against the Little Soldiers, it's the Superstars. On the night, Manisha Minute, she's running away with things for the Shining Stars. Romney looks for. Can't find Hodge. It's cut out by Peters. Peters picks it up. Drops it for Niles. Niles for Bradshaw. Looking for 1-2 ball, but it's cleared by Rogers. Only as far as Brian. Brian looking for. Finds Bradshaw. Bradshaw with the shot! And into the back of the net. Rocks on Bradshaw. She gets jealous. And on the night, in the 86th minute, that's a second hat-trick for the Shining Stars. In the 86 minutes, it's a hat-trick for Roxanne Bradshaw. It's 10 goals to nil. 10 goals to nil. Hat-trick for Bradshaw, hat-trick for Minute. Oh, that's 6. 1 for Fleming. 2 for Niles. 10 goals to nil. One for Carty. Alt. Goes the line to Peters. Peters turns. Cuts it to Carty. Carty turns. Looks up. Sees Minisha Minute running. Squares it through. But she's not going to get there before Webster. Tia Webster. Accident touch. It's going to be a throw-in. Don't think we're going to get a second over that 90. Into the 87th minute of play.
Thrown by Alt. Alt to Niles. Intercepted there by the Gazelles. Roxanne, the ball finds Roxanne Bradshaw. The ball picked up there by Brian. Brian tries to boot the ball forward, but intercepted there by Romney. Romney boots the ball forward to find Singh. Singh passes the ball back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw passes it to Alt. Alt boots the ball forward for Niles, who is trying to make her way to the goal and kicks the ball to the side of the net. It'll be a goal kick for the Gazelles. Goal kick taken here by the Gazelles, Samisha. Ball booted forward and finds Carty. Carty crosses the ball to Bradshaw. Bradshaw to Singh. Singh tries to take the ball down. Is taking the ball down down the field towards the goal. Singh crosses, tries to cross the ball, but is intercepted there by Samisha. Samisha clears the ball.
There has been a shift in personnel. Roxanne scoring her hat-trick and has gone in defense, into a central defense position, and has allowed Brian to run that midfield.
Ball clear there by Romney. He'll find Bradshaw. Bradshaw kicks the ball forward to Alt. Alt passes the ball to Niles, who's trying to make the run to the goal, but the goalkeeper comes out and collects the ball quite nicely.
We are into the 90th minute of play with seconds to the end.
Matthew kicks the ball to Minutes. To Singh. Singh takes the ball down, but she finds Hercules, and the ball was kicked off, went over the goal line, and it'll be a goal kick for the Gazelles. And that is the final whistle, and the game ends in favor of the Shining Star with 10 goals to nil at the 90th minute of play.
10 goals to nil, 10 goals to nil. The Shining Stars are getting the better of the Gazelles on the night. Tomorrow, we're going to be back here at 6 in the p.m. By the grace of God, we are inviting you to join us. Join at church. Find yourself for worship somewhere in Angola. If you don't have a church of your own, well, we welcome you to City of Faith, the Church of God, where we are ever open and welcoming to your visit. Well, it's after church. We're going to be here at 6 in the p.m. when it's going to be the Superstars. They will be up against the Little Soldiers, and in the primetime game, the nightcap game, it's going to be the Eagle Claw. They are going to be up against the Ducks in the Champions League. And that's the nightcap, weekend cap game. And the player of the match this evening is Roxton Bradshaw with her hat-trick. And we are going to take you back to Master Control. And so on behalf of my co-commentator, Brittany Christopher, truly your own, the voice of choice, John Millington, taking you back to Master Control.